Hey guys, this is Alex of Finding Wholesomeness. Today we're going to dig a little bit deeper into some scripture. In the chapter of 1 Samuel, where we meet King Saul. Some background in King Saul: he was the anointed king of Israel somewhere around 1010-ish BC. God's mission for Saul was to destroy the Amalekites, who were the enemies of Israel at the time. Saul did this for a while, but then he got carried away into his own little direction, and he got caught up in what he had. It doesn't really specifically say that, but it's shown by what he did. In 1 Samuel 15:12, a little fragment of it says this: Saul went to the town of Carmel and set up a monument to himself. And I don't know about you, but to me that seems just, that doesn't necessarily seem to be glorifying God. I mean, we definitely do not glorify God in every single action we take, but that one action seems slightly egotistical. And he started to go away from what God wanted to do and started developing a pride that made him want to feed his own ego a little bit, which, don't we all do that? We do this a lot as well. I mean, we forget what God did for us, and then we think that we don't need God. But we really do. We might think that, we have this, we have that, we don't need God, but we need God more than anything, really. And it was because of Saul's pride that he refused to listen to God, which is where we pick up when he's talking to Samuel. 1 Samuel 15:12. But Samuel replied, "What is more pleasing to the Lord, your burnt offerings and sacrifices, or your obedience to his voice? Listen, obedience is better than sacrifice, and submission is better than offering the fat of rams." As Christians, we don't necessarily do the sacrificing animal thing anymore, but during that time when they did, and sometimes still do, Saul definitely would go a little bit over the top. He was trying to earn favor with God, not by doing what he's been called to do, but by trying to impress him. However, this passage is saying that obedience to what God is telling you to do is more important than the things that you think you do for God. You can't persuade God to change his mind because he knows if you did or didn't do something. Offering something else in the place of servitude, it won't get you anywhere. It'll make you worse, actually. It even says in James 4:17, "Remember, it is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it." So I encourage you today, don't let that pride get in the way of what God is doing for you. Do what you are called to do. Don't try to please God in other ways. Do specifically what God told you to do, because obedience is really important. Thanks for watching. This is Alex of Finding Wholesomeness, signing out. Bye.